was complimenting you too, Robin. He felt that you looked good. I
felt good.
You looked good. You handled yourself well. You had a good, solid presence on the show. You knew when to bow out. You knew when to come in. Very, very complimentary to you.
Wow.
And, of course, he loved your breasts, as everyone does. There isn't a person who doesn't mention them. He even said that, of course.
I doubt that.
Fred, no one said anything good about you, so don't worry about it. All right.
Fred was complimented in the meeting this week.
He was?
Yes.
What, you mean, why?
Fred, your sound effects were clear.
Fred, there's I have one minor complaint with,
really?
Fred's sound effects were clear. Like he has any control over that.
I know.
Poor Fred. My agent did say that Fred shouldn't repeat the sound effects so often. Like he does a Twilight Zone thing.
Yeah.
And then if he does it again, it's like someone telling the same joke in the same... and I had a big argument, and then I said, you know what, you're probably right. I said, no. Fred is just, that's her theme song. No. He says, it's like the joke was funny the first time. Now the guy's coming up to the plate and telling the same joke. Either you should have a different sound effect or not play one. And I said, So, Fred, you were the only one who got critiqued, actually.
Fair enough.
Howard, I'm so excited to be talking to you because I did get through to you once before, and I guess I was so excited that you actually picked up the line that I didn't know when to shut up and let you talk, and you cut me off when I asked you a question about Letterman, and you were just about ready to talk about it, and then I started blabbering on, and you, cut me off.
Right. Well, you got to know how to talk to me, you know what I mean? I mean, if you ask me a question, let me answer it. That's all. I mean, I would give you the same courtesy.
Oh, I know, but I was just so excited.
I just don't understand the listeners who call up, ask a question, and then they go on to something else.
Yeah, they don't even want to hear the answer.
Yeah.
I almost had to institute a one-topic rule where you called up and only got one topic, but I haven't gone that far yet. But don't force me.
I won't.
All right, very good.
All right, my name's Robert from Venice. Thank
Robert,
you very much.
Don't give me your name.
All right.
And don't tell me where you live.
Okay.
Other than that, you did fine.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
By the way, Fred, that's not to say that your sound effects weren't funny. It's just that as soon as you're on a roll, you start repeating yourself.
I don't see it that way, but okay.
I didn't either, but then I watched it and I said, yeah, okay, I could see that. It's a nitpicky thing.
Specifically, what were you referring to?
Remember when Underdog Lady comes on, you play the Twilight Zone sound effect?
No, it's a cuckoo.
Cuckoo, that's it.
And Don said this?
Well, he didn't know you were if he had known you were playing the sound effects, since he represents you, he wouldn't have said anything.
Well, you want to know something? He's wrong.
He might be right.
And I stand behind it. Why? Does he ever play sound effects? He's a great agent, but what does he know about sound effects?
Okay. All right. Well, it's just, you know what? I watched it back, and I did say, hey, the laugh...
I would be the first one to admit it if I thought it was overdone.
Well, what I'm telling you is it might be right. I'm saying, hey...
I disagree.
But
of course I disagree. I played it.
Right, exactly. Okay. All right, Fred, we'll take this up later. But he listens.
He does listen, but he has to fight.
He's fighting, but he's considering it. I'm not saying I trust him anymore. I'm saying it's something we should consider.
It sounds like you're...
Fred, grow. It's something we should consider. Do you understand? It's just something we should consider. You know what? I get very defensive for you.
It's something to consider, and you want to know something?
So consider it.
I am considering.
And leave it at that.
I am considering. Okay.
It's the only way we're going to grow.
Okay.
Is if we critique and try to get better.
Okay.
Take the bitter with the sweet.
Okay.
So it's not anything that's cut and dry or something you have to hold to, but consider it.
I will consider
as a sound effects artist, which you are.
Consider it.
Can I make a comment here?
I will
no, your comments aren't valid.
Wait. When you're talking about...
Jackie.
Wait, trust me.
Jackie, yesterday was a very pleasant day. I can't tell you how pleasant.
I just want to throw some
All
grease
right? Don't irritate me.
I want to throw grease into this.
Be smart. Sit back and relax. Don't even get involved.
I have grease.
If I open up, you're going to be sorry you brought it up. Trust me. I'm telling you, I know.
All right.
You defend everything.
No,
trying to always
I'm not defending. I'm just saying why Fred's defending so heartily.
Why?
Because if you question which sound effect he's using, that's a sound effects question.
Right.
When you're questioning whether he should repeat one again, then you're questioning his sense of humor,
right?
Which gets his ire.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got very defensive, too, because my agent brought up some things about my own performance that I get very defensive over. And then when someone says something about Fred, I get very... But he wasn't saying about Fred. He was just saying he thought that, in fact, I had written this call for the sound effect.
Yeah, he was criticizing you then.
Yeah, right. So... I said, no, I don't see that. I said, I thought it was funny both times. And then I went back on and watched, and I said, you know what? It isn't as funny the second time. It's really good to hit it once, possibly. And then I started giving the whole Three Stooges defense that, hey, the Three Stooges did the same hits and smacks a couple of times in each movie, but... Look, Fred, you're fired, okay? That's what this is all leading up to, okay? Look, what do you want from me? Okay, very good, Fred. All right,
now you can break.
Very good. 633, 92.3 KROC, WYSP, WJFK. We'll be back right after these words.